Okay, well, it's back to getting some water today. I thought I'd do another video. I haven't done a water video in a while. I feel like I've kind of covered the topic, but I guess it's sort of an endless topic. But again, here's where I go for my water. It's about 3 kilometers. Oh, look at those beautiful trees up there. Oh, and over there, look at that. The leaves are falling. See that tree up there with the kind of brown leaves right in the kind of center near the back? It's not dead. There's certain trees that drop their leaves. Now, up here, it's quite high. This is about 1,000 meters, 1,200 meters. It's mostly, the forest is green all year round. But there is a few trees that drop their leaves. And if anyone saw my post or my videos from last weekend, right, not the weekend just passed, but the weekend before that, we were up on the ridge, which is way up there. We actually walked along this trail, and the ridge is way up there. To sweep, kind of a trail, a wide trail. We sweep the leaves off every year. It's a beautiful thing to do with the community. I love it. It's kind of an obligation, but, you know, it's like, just because it's an obligation doesn't mean it's a chore, or it's a toil or something. Not at all. So, yeah, so here's where I get my water. It's like there's all the plumbing in the village is with this cheap PVC pipe. It's very good, easy to fix. But the actual spring, here's this the little stream coming off the spring, but the spring is right in here. There, see, you can see that blue cover, and there's a black kind of tarpy thing. So that's the actual spring. So it's just coming through about 15 feet of pipe to get to me. So it's really fresh and really good, beautiful water. There's a stream up here too. I don't know if you can see it. For sure you can hear that one. So there's streams all over the place. So all the water that comes into the houses comes right off the mountain, as opposed to the bigger stream that runs by the house. Which I don't think, I've drunk it and filtered it through my camping filter, or boiled it. It's fine too. It's just that it runs through the whole village by the time it gets to me, and so, you know, there definitely could be some bacterial agents in there, so you don't want to drink it straight. I'm sure very few do. But if you went up higher above the village, I'm sure it'd be totally fine, just like these streams. Right, so I'm just walking back along the trail here. Yeah, I don't know what to say. It's almost better just to hear the insects. Maybe I can talk. It's starting to get warmer again. Like this morning, it was about 15 degrees, and yesterday morning, it was 15 degrees. The day before that, it was 10 degrees. So there's been a sudden jump in the morning temperatures, and the daytime temperatures are definitely getting hotter. I'm sure it was in the high 20s yesterday. Mind you, in the city, like on the lower levels in Chiang Mai and everything, pretty sure it's getting into the 36 to 38 range already. But you know, tomorrow's March, and this is the time when things start to heat up. The hot season is really mid-March through the end of April probably, and it can get very hot. It's very dry as well right now, which is great for me. I mean, I don't know, we don't want it to be too dry, but it's the rainy season up here is, I'd say, the most challenging time, you know. It's, it just rains a lot. And everything's wet. Like, my feeling is, once it hits the 80% humidity level, and I've got little gauges little things to gauge the humidity level because of my instruments and stuff like that. But once it hits 80%, then it takes on a life of its own, you know, like molds can happen overnight, and it's hard to tell what woods will mold and what won't. Certain leathers will mold, some others won't. But I have a room, it's like my most modern thing. I mean, I have a refrigerator, but I have a room that I coated in plastic and put a dehumidifier in there. So right now the dehumidifier is off because it's even getting down to 30% during the day now. So it's great for my instruments and all that. I don't know if there was no electricity, I might not be able to live in that house and keep up the instrument stuff. Or books. I mean, the books go soggy at 80%. Because I think it's possible to live up here. I just need a place that was more exposed to the sun, you know, so that it could dry out a little bit between rains. But, you know, where I live is completely covered over in forest, which of course has a great beauty and gorgeousn's of its own. So I ain't complaining. It's just certain realities of life, you know? Right. So it's dry. My electrical bills get really low this time of year. Like I just paid my electric bill from last month, and it was 220 baht, which is maybe 7 Canadian dollars. It's okay. I mean, the money I live on here is really low, so it sounds like not much money, but it's a big chunk of cash for me, you know. Like I live on usually between 20 and 30 Canadian dollars per week. So, you know, $7 is a chunk of my budget, but still quite reasonable. Kind of my favorite time of year right now, actually. It's getting that luxurious warmth is kicking in. It's so luscious. But because I'm up here, it's not too oppressive, you know. It can be very rough down in the city, I think. I guess a lot of people have air conditioners in Chiang Mai, but it's not the same as, say, Bangkok, where there's air conditioning. You can like hop from air conditioned place to air conditioned place. And of course, that's not the kind of existence I want at all, so I don't even know why I'm talking about it. Right. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Oh! The blackbirds are coming back, and they have this incredible call. I keep wanting to try and record it, and I'm always too late. It's really varied. I thought it was different birds, but I think it's the same. But they all come back at this time of year, and there's like this little lamp on the wall of the house outside, and they nest there every year. They haven't built their nest yet, so I don't know if they'll nest there again, but they're definitely around. And it's really beautiful. They're black, but when you're really close to them, they are this incredible luminescent blue and purple and greens. Oh, it's so gorgeous. You might want to ask, how do I know that? Because you never get close to them. I know that because, well, have problems with rats on occasion. And I was having a problem with rats. So, and you don't want rats in the house because of hantavirus and all that stuff, right? Anyway, they're forest rats. I don't know if that makes a difference. That's a whole other conversation. Anyway, I have traps set up on occasion. And I had a trap set up and the bird got caught in one. That was a difficult day. I thought for sure it would not live, you know. But it was a sticky trap, so it got stuck. So anyway, I just very carefully nudged the bird off the trap, and the bird lost a couple feathers, but no broken bones. I mean, I wasn't sure at the time, of course, but no broken bones, as it turns out, because she's flying around. So anyway, so that was a great relief that she survived. But that was I took all the traps away, so no traps. If there's rats, it's just the way it is. Yeah. Anyway, you know, you try to live a life with nature, and it's possible to a degree, but then you do stupid things like put out traps and I don't know. I mean, I've hunted, right? So I don't have a blanket issue against killing, really. It's just the way, right? So I've hunted and eaten the animals I hunted, but definitely, you know, there's a thing connected with that. That's kind of a moral code, I guess you could almost say. Like, if you hunt, you have to eat what you hunt, and you know, appreciate it for the gift it is. And then I find in that context, it's really easy to then hope that some other animal gets to eat me when I die, right? Anyway, that's another conversation altogether. Anyway, I don't hunt here. No, 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 no. Cannot. Yeah. Anyway, so the bird lived, and they're flying around, and the mildly twisted part of it is the bird often comes to sit close to me while I'm working away, you know, at my little table, say hello, and you know, if I want to anthropomorphize a little, I could say the bird is thankful I saved its life. However, you know, I shouldn't be too thankful because I set the trap, so anyway, whatever. I've got water in here. This is my, oh, you can just see the top in there. Yeah. So I have my pack basket out. Here people love, I mean, people in the mountains here use pack baskets a lot. And they make them out of bamboo. Beautiful, beautiful baskets. So they're always interested in mine because it's a little different looking. It's quite different looking. And it's not bamboo, it's made with black ash. Because my pack basket is an old one, a traditional style of pack basket for canoe trips and stuff. Used a lot in the northern Canada or throughout canoe country in Canada, as well as the northern U.S. In fact, this one, I think it was made in Minnesota, close to the border in Duluth, I think. Anyway, same tradition, all that comes from native peoples for sure. It's a great thing. Anyway, I love using it. I love that it's really traditional and completely practical. The straps I made myself. Yeah, we're at 12 minutes. I guess I shouldn't go too much longer. This is the stream. Can you see it? No, I can see it. Anyway, for certain you can hear it. So by now it's starting to pick up steam already. Lots of water right now. Lots of water. Last year the piped water ran dry, at least in my part of the village, for almost about a month, I'd say. So those days I just went into the stream by the house and just splashed water over myself. Didn't use soap in the stream. Shouldn't do that. Even the so-called biodegradable soap, it biodegrades on the earth, not in the water, so best to not do that. And the water here at the spring where I would get water was just a trickle. It would take me maybe half an hour to fill up my containers, which I don't mind. That was great. It's nice just to sit in the forest and listen and think about water. Okay, so I guess that's it. Thinking about water. Don't have much to say because what can you say? It's about as essential as anything can get. I hope everyone's doing okay who watch this. I usually get hardly any views, but the people that do watch it, I sure appreciate it. Anyway, so long from the northern highland tropical mountains in Chiang Mai province. Okay, bye.